I can already tell this is gonna fucking suck.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Eat, I'm Travis LaValle, and this is Hot Wings. It's the show with spicy questions and even spicier wings. Today, we have Kyle Dalrymple. He is a hot dog enthusiast, a self-proclaimed mixed martial artist, named best partier of his high school class, and is a world-renowned 5-time treasure hunter champion. Kyle Dalrymple, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, Travis. Really happy to be on.
Kyle, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you with spicy food?
I'd like to think I'm okay with spicy food. I definitely load things up with spice. I'm a huge fan of the show, by the way, so thank you for doing this. I think for me, I'm probably gonna peter off and start crying like a girl around this area.
Well,
We'll
all
see
right.
what happens.
All right, we'll see how far you go. All right, our first hot sauce of the day will be the Ancho and Morita. So let's cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yeah. Really flavorful wing. So we're gonna start this off with a little flashback. Bring it back to 2011. This YouTube video titled "Bobbing for Nips" has an astonishing 500,000 views, and it's well on your way to your absolute payday. Can you really just bring us back? Tell us where that came from, how it came up.
Yeah, wow, you really did your research. So, as I licked that sauce is really delicious, by the way.
Sauce is great.
Yeah. Wow, could have a lot of that. So basically, I didn't have the money to go anywhere for spring break, and it was my junior year of college. So what I did, without even really telling any of my roommates in the house, was I had an inflatable mini pool with a little inflatable palm tree shipped to my place. I just filled it up in the middle of our kitchen, and then bought like $60 worth of nips and just poured it all in there. Yeah, it ended up being a big party. And it was funny because my roommate Harry was supposed to go to class that day. He just woke up like late in the day, like I always do. He stumbled downstairs and there's just a big pool filled with nips in the kitchen. And he's kind of like, I'm
What
not
the
going
hell?
to class today.
Well, I can't blame him one bit. All right, well, on to sauce 2 here. We're bringing out the Truff Black. Very good sauce. Really nicely flavored. I think these guys are from New York. Enjoy.
Nice, thanks.
All right, so for this one, we're gonna play what we like to call word association. I'm gonna read off a few words to you. I just want you to like fire back the first thing that comes to your mind.
Sure.
All right, here we go. First word's gonna be poppycock.
Mary Poppins?
Mary Poppins. All right. Doodle sack.
Doodle sack. Nick Bologna's dog.
Bumbershoot.
Bumblebee? Bumblebee tuna? Your balls are showing?
Fungus.
10th grade high school.
Kerfluffle.
Smussaluffagus.
Nincompoop.
POTUS. Sorry to get political.
That is way too funny. This sauce is phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm into this. The truff.
I'm into it too. Well, next up is a Chipotle classic. You go to Chipotle, you find this sauce, you gotta have it. So, like China, you're also blocked from the International Space Station. So, can you unpack this tweet for me from this past year? In 2008, I was at Six Flags and saw a fat 12-year-old boy with an oversized black t-shirt with bold white letters that said "Kiss it and make it bigger." I frequently think about where he ended up in life. Well, Kyle, tell me, where did he end up in life? We're dying to know.
You know, I wish I had made friends with him right then and there. That was kind of the first and last experience. I still think about him though, because there's this grossly oversized t-shirt, and it was like really profane, and he's like walking around with his parents. It's about getting his dick kissed. And I'm like, I don't know. I wish him the best. He's probably an influencer.
I bet he is. I bet he is. So, moving on to Sauce 4 here. We're really cruising.
Yeah.
I think this is where it's going to start to get interesting.
All right.
So, in this game, I'm going to show you a few different photos of yourself.
Oh no. All right.
I like to call this the facial hair game. It's going to be a few photos of you
okay.
and different facial hair over the years.
All right.
I just want you to tell me what the fuck you were thinking when you had this facial hair. All right.
All right.
All right. Here's the first one.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of like a lighter, trimmer. Look, I remember. I think I sent that selfie. That was like one of the selfies. One of the first ones I may have sent to my current fiance, Jessica, who is off screen.
Oh.
But yeah, that I did like on a kind of more of a fresh look on that. I don't know. I can't grow a beard. I'm jealous of your beard. So I can only get the little chin bullshit going.
Yep.
And that's all I was able to grow since like I think freshman year of high school. And if I try like for the mustache thing, I look like every guy that's been banned from a Chuck E. Cheese. So
Well.
it's a
Funny you say that.
oh no.
On to number 2. This really kind of brings us back, I think, to that same 2011 era. This is from the Chicopee house, I believe.
I remember this photo. That was from my my 21st birthday, and it was a surprise party, and I had just gotten iced with a giant thing of ice, and I said I'll do as much as I can, but I'm gonna throw up because one, I didn't know the party was going on for me, so you know I'm newly 21. I had been day drinking all day, and it was funny because the girl I was with at the time was like, you know, maybe you should kind of take it easy. And I was like, shut up. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
What do you mean? I just turned 21. Why would I take it easy? And then, boom, I had to go to the surprise party that night. And right after that photo was taken, I did get down on one knee. I chugged maybe a fourth, maybe a generous third of that Smirnoff Ice. And then I just stood right up, walked outside, and just
Threw it right back
fire
up.
hosed it
Yeah.
all over the lawn. Yeah.
Nice. Now, this next one, by far my favorite. Tell me what the hell is going on here.
I don't even remember that being cake.
Well.
Not me.
Oh, no, that's you.
Wow. I don't know. I think I probably smoked too much pot for that.
It looks like you are straight out of Super Troopers here.
I mean, this must have been kind of during COVID time.
Oh, it definitely is. I believe
Yeah.
I recall this phase you went through.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I figured since I didn't have to be in public, and the only person that had to see me was my lovely fiance, I was like, well, fuck it. Might as well just look as terrible as humanly possible. And so that's why I grew out all my facial hair, and what you're seeing is basically the best that I could produce. Basically 2 caterpillars taped to my upper lip. And that's basically my fiance made me shave it the next day. I only had that for maybe less than 48 hours.
You should. I think you should have kept it. Well, that little bit wraps up our facial hair segment. So we'll move on to Sauce 5. This is the White House Station Habanero Hot Sauce. So we're halfway through your spicy journey here.
Yeah.
How do you think it's going?
It's going pretty good. I'm trying to keep up. These are meaty wings, so I'm trying to get the bulk of it. But yeah, kudos to our chef, Skip, who's off scene, off camera.
What do you got in your glass?
Oh, so per your rules, I was not allowed milk for this contest. So I was allowed to pick one of the many stouts that were gifted to me, And what I went with was the Just Coconut Barrel Aged Stout. And maybe a nice shot of that.
Nice, yeah.
Hand to the group. And which I'll be taking a sip of now, because it is starting to get a little hot in here.
That last one did have a nice little kick to
Oh
it.
yeah. I'm definitely, my face feels hot, which is good because when my face gets really red, it kind of just makes all my acne disappear. So my terrible COVID mask knee will just go away.
Maskne.
Yeah, but yeah. So my thoughts behind this were, coconuts. I've heard of coconut milk before.
Okay.
So I'm hoping there's a little bit of relief.
All right.
In this giant mug of booze.
Well, here, Prost.
Cheers. Prost.
I'm drinking water.
That's straight
So,
moonshine.
moving along down memory lane, do you remember what you wanted to be when you grew up? Was it perhaps maybe a fireman? Maybe even an OG gangster? Well, maybe these photos will help.
Oh God.
This one, classic, standing
you
on the
even get
back
that?
of a fire truck. Looks like you're maybe 3, 4 years old. Looks like we're in Windsor too. Tell me a little bit. Did you want to be a firefighter?
Well, as you know, Travis, I was forced into labor from my dad at a very young age. So that was right after I just chopped a few pallets of wood up.
You had just joined the
And
force.
and I was actually teaching a class at that point on how to properly handle a fire hose.
Wow. This next one, probably my favorite. You're really throwing up a gang sign. There's really something going on here in this photo. I'm not really sure. I think these are your cousins and your sister. You guys were like really trying to like throw it back to like, old school hip hop.
Yeah, I think, excuse me, I went through a phase when I was younger. I don't know if I knew exactly what it was, but I would always be holding up my middle fingers. It was just like a pose I did. I didn't really know. I don't know if I got it from somewhere and like it caused a reaction from people, so I kept doing it. But there are plenty of photos. I think there's one of me in a pilgrim hat somewhere. I made this like little paper pilgrim hat. I don't know how old I am, maybe 4 or 5, but I'm just flipping the bird, just having a grand old time.
That's really nice. Great photos of you, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
On to sauce 6.
I even eat sauce.
That's sauce 5. You better get out
I
and
gotta
catch
get
up.
out,
Come
yeah.
on, catch
All
up.
right,
No,
all right.
really slacking here. That's the habanero. Get the habanero into you. I'll take a little drink of water.
All right.
We got another game coming up here. This one's gonna be fun. This one's gonna be really off the wall though. Great sauce. Really tasty. A little bit vinegary.
I'm gonna do it.
So, sauce 6, we'll get right into it. In the 1996 film Happy Gilmore, Happy is famously known for saying, "The price is wrong, bitch," to Bob Barker. Now let's see how you are at guessing prices of random shit from the internet.
Oh my God. All right.
So the first one is going to be this real Japanese murder hornet.
They sell those?
You can buy this on the internet. You can buy anything on the internet.
Jesus Christ.
How much are you thinking?
If it's a weapon of mass destruction, I'm gonna say like 2 G's. Yes, sorry.
That's okay. Free shipping with $100, but no, it is not over $100.
Wow. For a murder hornet?
That's correct. Yeah, that murder hornet only cost $48.
$48. Wow, I was way off. 2 G's. Jesus.
How about this guy? Now, this is a WWE Grand Heritage Ric Flair costume, online exclusive,
Love Ric
1 star. Now, I did read the review. The guy was confused. His 1 star was really 5 stars.
Really? Okay. Let's see. That is which one did we just have? The this guy?
No, the one before it, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely up there. It's nice. Let's see. For that, I got the full Ric Flair costume. I'm gonna say
Belts.
2 G's. I'm gonna say 2 G's for that actually.
Wow, you
2
are
Gs.
really shooting for the moon.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that if it's like
not
authentic-
quite 2 G's, only about $300.
I'm like way off. People
It's
can tell
alright.
me this, I'd way overpay for it.
Yeah, it's not like it's cashmere, you know? It's
Right.
just, it's a heritage Ric Flair costume.
I'd wear
That's
that
all
on a
right.
first date.
This next one is the thing you need for your home. Now, this is a roto wipe. Say goodbye to costly toilet paper. It spins at a gentle 2,700 RPMs.
Right.
It's got the soft touch bristles. It's really nice on your butthole. What kind of price would you put on that?
$40.
Whoa. You're shooting for the moon. We're only talking $7.99.
$7.99.
Quick, easy install.
How do you clean that?
Listen, just
Someone with a clean butthole goes and sits on it?
well, you could do it that way, or you just kind of pour bleach on it and turn it on, and it's just a nice cheap alternative to toilet paper.
I bet rich people own that.
Yeah, well, they very well might. It is an alternative to a bidet if you look it up on Amazon. Yeah. So moving on to Saw 7 here. I think we're going down. Is that right? Or we're going up?
Down. Yeah, he said this one first. Up, down, up, down.
All right. So this is. I don't think that's right.
5, 6.
We're on this one. We're on Saw 7, right? Oh no. Sorry, we were supposed to eat this one. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
We're
no,
supposed to
whoops.
be eating this one right now. Sorry, guys.
It was a hot take.
Hot take. Hot
Take
wing.
a hot wing.
That's good.
Very good.
It's got a real back end kick to it.
Yeah.
Tasty.
I love curry. I love curry.
Number 7. This is another one I gotta show you another picture of. I gotta show you a lot of pictures, I guess. I didn't realize, but that's okay.
That's fine.
That's all right. So Saw 7. Every St. Patrick's Day, every Irishman goes out to find another Irishman to make a speech to. Tell me the speech that you gave this young lad.
Oh, God. Again with the flattering facial hair. With this guy, he was just really drunk, and I was really drunk. And I think we both recognized that because we kind of bumped into each other, and instead of getting angry, we both kind of went like, "Hey," like just all happy. And I think I was the one that was like, "Hey, do you want to take a selfie with me?" Because he had the nice hat on. I do not remember taking that photo, but I kind of remember the events leading up to it. Yeah, it's essentially what happened. I think you're laughing at me. I think sorry.
How you doing? How you holding up over there? You're heating up a little bit?
It's definitely hot. Everything's been really tasty. I feel like it's like the jalapeno one. I think kicked my ass.
The habanero.
Is that what it was? Habanero?
Yeah. Yeah, that one really spiced it up. So, we've gone, across the whole spectrum here. Now we've gotten to the one that's called the spicy shark.
All right.
And speaking of wildlife under the sea, do you know that cuttlefish are deaf?
No, I did not know that.
Well, they are. So, if you were born deaf, what language would you speak in? Think in.
What language do I speak?
Think in.
Jesus Christ. I guess.
We're on to this next one here, I think, too.
Yeah,
Don't
shark.
forget.
We gotta switch out cloths here. All right. I think just because of. Excuse me. Where my location, I think I would still think in English. I don't know. That's kind of a trippy question. I would probably easily. I could just as well very easily like develop my own language, and then it just demand everyone I encounter learn to speak it, and if not, I just get frustrated as hell with them and take them out.
I think it's a great answer. I think that if you're born here in the United States, more than likely you're going to be on that English channel. I think it really depends on region. Strictly that, because if you're somewhere else, you're probably going to speak that language that's local to there.
Right.
Or think that language. It's hard to say that. So it makes you really think. It really does.
Woo!
Well, we're nearing the end here, Kyle, but we're not quite there yet. This next one, Robin's Raging Fire Sauce.
God.
with fresh peppers from our chef Skip. He grew them back in Suffield. They are been marinating in this hot sauce for about a week. We then blended the peppers into the hot sauce. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I noticed it wasn't in a traditional bottle, Travis. So
No,
I'm very curious to see how this works.
This
My mouth's already on
2009 Facebook photo really speaks for itself.
All right.
So I'm going to show you the photo as you're eating it. Just tell me how it came to.
Oh God. Sauce got some heat to it. Woo! So that is my one and only tattoo. Oh man, that's really hitting me. Whew. That's my one and only tattoo. It is tough getting interviewed eating hot wings. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
I got that when I was 19. I decided right then and there, that morning when I woke up, that I was going to skip class and get a tattoo. I knew I wanted to be something that was easily hidden. I knew a girl that had a lip tattoo. I thought that was really cool, so I said, "Oh, I should get one of those."
Do you still have it to this day?
Yeah, let me finish my food here. Oh no.
Thank you, chef.
The ease faded a little bit. It's funny, when I got it, the person was like, "Oh, saliva is naturally acidic. It's just going to last, it's just going to last like 6 months, then it'll just fade away." And that was when I was 19. I just turned 30 this week. And here it is. Still there. It still says "bite me," which I thought was like a funny pun at the time. Just something you get when you're a punk teenager. Woo! I didn't go to class that day. And I called the tattoo shop, and after I gotten it, I was like, "Oh, can I drink alcohol with this?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay." And I went and I bought a bottle of tequila because I had a fake ID. And I got drunk that night, and they said, "Look out for swelling and black and blue spots." Woo, that's a hot sauce. Ugh, getting the saliva going now. And I ended up having to give an 8-minute speech the next day, and I was worried about swelling, and they said I might not be able to speak, and thank God I was absolutely fine. So yeah, I still have the tattoo.
That's great. Well, Kyle, here we are. Sauce number 10.
Ugh.
Now that we're at the end of this spicy wing journey, you officially entered your 30s right now. You're both the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you ever will be again.
Ain't that the truth?
What advice would you give your younger self? We're gonna try this Cajon's Black Mamba sauce. It's 6 million Scoville units, and it's a little tradition here that we dab it in a little bit of Robin's Rage. Chef, is there already sauce on the wings?
No.
All right.
Ooh, double dab.
So we're gonna do a double dab here.
Oh God. That one was really tasty. It's also really hot though. But I mean, you guys did a great job blending that together for your home blend.
Thanks. So here we go. A little bit of both.
Christ.
So,
What advice would I give my?
what advice would you give your younger self? Cheers.
I can already tell this is gonna fucking suck.
I guess I would say don't get into spicy food. No, I would say maybe try not to stress out so much about shit in life. Try to focus more on kind of big picture type shit. Fuck, that's hot.
That's really fucking hot.
And just live life day by day and appreciate everyone in your life. Even, try treasure the little things. Just, you know, hitting a green light, shit like that, you know, because you never know. It sounds like I'm gonna cry, but really I'm just fighting the fighting the hot sauce. You never know when you're gonna leave this earth, so just try to, you know, be the best person you can be, and you know, live every moment like it's your last, because you might eat 6 million Scovilles and have a fucking ulcer.
Well, I think that's a great moral to the story there, Kyle. So, thanks for coming on. I couldn't be any happier to have you here. This was a hell of a show. So we got this camera, this camera, this camera, that camera. Tell us what you got going on in your life.
I just turned 30, and I have an awesome group of friends that set this up for me, and I'm excited for living at least another 30 years with them, and looking forward to the journey.
Nice. Now get the fuck out.